Hi guys, and welcome to part 3 of our Disney Q&A video.
Not just Disney, Florida.
Florida Q&A, yeah.
Florida, Universal, Orlando.
Yeah. So we're actually at home this time, so it looks very different to where we usually film. So we've got a third and final batch of questions, which Lee's going to go through now, and we'll just crack on, shall we?
Right, let's go.
Right.
So, Ellen Clapperton asks, what are the best ride in Universal, please?
Ooh. The Mummy.
Oh, the Mummy's fantastic. Universal on the Mummy.
Both Harry Potters.
Oh yeah, Harry Potter's a fantastic.
Yeah. One tip I will say, if you're going to do Harry Potter, is make sure you're in somewhere dark before you get on the ride, because the rides themselves, the projections, are quite dim. So if you've come straight out of the bright sun, straight inside, it's quite hard to see. So get used to the darkness first.
On.
Yeah, put your sunglasses on whilst you're in the queue. It might sound daft, but when you do that, your eyes are much more adjusted to the dark.
Spider-Man's one of our favourite rides, isn't it, as well?
Yeah, Spider-Man's.
Adventure. It's been there years and years and years, but it is one of our favourite rides.
And I think Rips or Falls as well. It's a very extreme roller coaster, and I actually broke a pair of sunglasses because I hooked them there. And when you go over the hump at the end, you slam forward and my sunglasses hit the front and cracked. So I was devastated. But it's still one of my favourite rides.
I don't like log flumes.
I like any ride that gets me wet because it's so nice in Florida because it cools you down.
Especially the Jurassic Park at the bottom viewing area.
I love that ride.
Of course, there is now Hagrid's motorbike roller coaster, which we haven't done yet.
Yeah, and at 10-hour queues we won't be doing either.
Hopefully we'll do that in October. Right, Lisa Mather says, would you ever go to Orlando, stay in a hotel and not drive?
No.
No, we wouldn't ever.
We would never go to Florida and not drive.
No. There's tons of people do it. They just go to Disney and use all the Magical Express. But
yeah, for us, it removes the same flexibilities you have when you can drive at home. If you couldn't drive at home, it's like that in Orlando because it's so big.
Yeah.
There's a lot of and you'd have to queue for public transport. I mean, some people that can't drive have no choice.
Don't let it put you off though.
If you want to
go to Disney,
you can still do it. I mean, Claire, our friends, did it and did public transport, didn't she?
A lot of people don't do it. And
but
you get Ubers if you want to go off Disney to Universal, things like that.
Our preferred choice is to drive because you can just go. You can change it. You can go from Epcot to Magic Kingdom and be there in 2 minutes rather than having to wait half an hour for a Disney transportation bus.
So we wouldn't, but don't let it put you off if you can't drive or you're nervous about driving.
Yeah.
Right, Lindsay Stewart says, where's the best place to get some healthier type meals around iDrive? Don't always want burgers and chickens.
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah.
I'm not sure whether there's a sweet tomato on iDrive, but there's definitely one on the 192. Probably will be one on International Drive.
I mean, if not, you'd have to just drive to like Sweet Tomatoes, which is all-you-can-eat salad.
It's bloody brilliant.
Yeah,
it's absolutely amazing. And then right at the back, they have a big selection of cakes, breads and buns.
Just keep away from that. It is hard when it's an all-you-can-eat.
Yeah.
But also, we liked Cracker Barrel, because that was really healthy, wholesome food, wasn't it?
Yeah. We've
only ever been once. It's a quirky, odd place, but the food is very nice and there's no alcohol.
Plus there's a gourmet McDonald's on the top of iDrive as well, and I believe you can get salads and pastas and things like that there, so not necessarily burgers and fries.
And if anybody's got any other suggestions for that, drop a comment in the...
Yeah, we're always looking for healthy restaurants. Yeah. We tend to pick the ones that just sugary and fatty, don't we?
Yeah, she's also put, would like some nice meals that come with mash, veg or big rice dishes. So again, I would say Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel, you get mash, you get steaks, you get rices.
Yeah. Cornbread.
I'm starving now. I've only had a packet of skips.
Rachel Rooney says, what to look for to get a good villa? Any top tips?
Location is the main important thing. When we stayed in January, we stayed in Davenport, and it was about 30 minutes drive. Probably more when we were accounting for traffic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When we stayed at the Red Lion, we were literally 2 minutes to get to the Magic Kingdom sign.
Yeah, the Disney film.
Yeah, when we go back in October, we've actually got a villa very close to the Red Lion.
Yeah.
So we'll report on that when we actually get there.
And what's the site that you use to get the villas?
We use homeaway.co.uk, which I believe is VRBO in America, which is a TripAdvisor company. So it's very, very reliable, and we always go for what they call super hosts or like 5-star hosts.
Yeah. Right, Robert Garrett says, do you like the Fastpass system or the Express Pass in Universal?
Right, so we did Florida when they had no Fastpass at all. You just queued, and then when we went back 10 years ago, they had the paper Fastpasses, which they have in Disneyland now. Mm-hmm. The electronic Fastpass is absolutely brilliant, and it means that you don't have to fart around, go into machines and put your tickets in. because you can do it at home before you even leave. And the fact that they give you 3 a day, or 3 tier 2 rides, or three rides in Magic Kingdom, whatever, it's just great because you can book it on the morning and then just turn up. You don't have to go in there, get your fast pass, and then disappear, then come back again, which was a pain in the backside.
And the express pass is good, but you've got to pay for it at Universal.
It is good. However, we found that we didn't really have to queue for that much at Universal, especially if we went early. And I don't mean rope dropping, I mean just like literally go at 9 o'clock when the park opens. I think it opened at 8.
If you've got an annual pass, you get an hour early as well.
But there's only 3 rides open, either Islands of Adventure or Universal. So it's probably not worth it unless you specifically want to do those rides.
Or if you really, really want to go on hard grid, I imagine.
Yeah, take a tent and camp out.
Yeah. So, FG asks, are there any benefits of a Disney annual pass if you don't stay in a Disney hotel? Well, we don't stay in a Disney hotel and we've got an annual pass.
Yep, you get discount on food.
Free parking is the main thing.
Free parking, so rather than $25, so you can basically go in and out of resorts all day long. It just takes the hassle and the conscious thought of, oh, I'm going to have to pay for parking, because your parking's free.
That was the main benefit for us.
And the 10% off in most restaurants. You get 20% off in all the coffee outlets that are jotted around the park, the Joffreys.
You get a discount on the tours, like we did the Magic...
Keys to the Kingdom.
Keys to the Kingdom tour in Magic Kingdom, so you get 10% off, is that?
I think it was 15 or 20 actually on them.
Discount off those.
There's about 350 places that you get discount.
You get discounts if you actually book a Disney resort hotel afterwards, I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Right, next one. Lynn and Chris say, do you get annual pass discount for food in Disney Springs and Disney parks?
Not quick serve, you don't get any discount on quick serve. You do get it on dining, but a lot of the places now in Disney Springs tend to stop doing it on an evening. You get it on at lunchtime, so like Morimoto's and Raglan Road only did it at lunchtime. In fact, Raglan stopped doing it altogether, didn't they? Wine Bar George did it on a dinner. On a lunch, but not on an evening.
You just got to ask, that's the thing. But we tried everywhere we got food, didn't we?
We were giving them it, and they were just really apologetic and saying, sorry, you can't use that here, but we asked everywhere.
Yeah. Louise Knott says, is the hire car worth it if you're staying on property? We've answered that one.
Even if you're staying on property, I would say it's worth it.
Yeah, if you want to explore about going out about. And she also asked, what are the average Uber and Lyft prices around the parks and hotels? Well, we only got one Uber from the Red Lion to Epcot, and it was $8.
$8, yeah.
And it was a fantastic service.
Yeah, it was like 3 to 4 minutes in the car. It took us right to the where the monorail drops you off, and it was fine, wasn't it?
Yeah, we.
There's not just Uber, there's Lyft as well, which is a.
We didn't try that.
No, we haven't, not yet.
And Lyft are the ones that do the Minnie Mouse
minivans.
Minnie Mouse vans around Disney. Beverly Bull asks, what are the best rides Fastpass? Are there any that usually have small queues anyway? The best ones to Fastpass are obviously the big top ones like
Flight of Passage,
even
Soaring,
and Tower of Terror, even
Test Track.
All these times the top rides.
Yeah, Test Track, Tower of Terror.
I wouldn't bother with like
Teacups.
Small World.
No.
Peter Pan is always busy. I don't know why it's been there for
I will
years.
never go on Peter Pan again. I thought it was garbage.
Yeah,
it's exactly the same as E.T. in Universal, but with Peter Pan flying over the city rather than a spaceship.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. Try and get one for that.
We didn't get one in January, and we got 2, didn't we?
In March by fluke.
Yeah. But it's not, I wouldn't say it's an exciting ride though. It's just a quiet roller coaster. What's different about Seven Dwarfs Mine Train is the carriages, as well as going on the track, they actually rock. So when you go down the corner, you actually swing within your carriage, which is pretty good.
Better at night, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, much better at night.
So if you can try and get a fast pass in the evening when it's dark.
And we saw Lee's mum right at the end twice as well.
Right, next one is Ryan Adams asks, which order do you drink the world in?
Ooh, now we said when we did this that we would do it with lighter drinks first and then work up to the stronger ones.
No, that's not what it means. Which order you do drink the world in? We went left to right, clockwise.
Can I finish speaking?
Go on then.
So you start off basically on the beers, so you go straight into England and have a beer in England and then work your way around.
Canada first.
Canada, yeah, which is like the slush puppies. We decided to do it the other way. So we did it anti-clockwise. No, we didn't. We did it clockwise. So we started in Mexico and we started on the hard stuff. We went straight onto tequilas and then the wines
I think it would be a good way to do it, that.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it the other way because beers tend to fill you up, even though they don't get you drunk as fast. But definitely, I would do it clockwise.
It just won't feel right, I don't think, going anti-clockwise.
No, I mean everybody tends to do the parks clockwise, and it's a really good idea to do them anti-clockwise
Yeah,
because
but drinking the world.
if you monitor the crowds instinctively go in and then turn left. So the best thing to do is to just go in and turn right. So you get Tomorrowland in Magic Kingdom, which is quite quiet early on, but yet Pirates of the Caribbean and sort of Frontierland is packed.
But for drinking the world, we always go clockwise.
Yeah, no matter which way you do it, you're going to get hammered. So it doesn't matter.
Once, but I think it just feels right for us to go that way.
Yeah, well, if we did it again, when we do it again, we will be doing it clockwise.
Lisa Mather says, "Did you see the projection show on Hogwarts?" No, we didn't. No. And we
were too tired.
We didn't think about it until the end of the holiday, really, did we? I saw some videos on YouTube that I didn't even really know that they did a projection on Hogwarts.
No, we did because I said there's some kind of fireworks show with Hogwarts, but we never went in Islands of Adventure on a night.
Yeah.
And then when we went in Universal to watch their projection show, we were queuing and we were literally like falling asleep over the wall. So we just said, "Let's go. We're not going to enjoy this." So we left.
So hopefully we'll do it in October if they're doing it, depending on what's happening with Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And Lisa Mathers also says, best restaurant on City Walk, have you been to Nocturne Alley in Diagon Alley? Nocturne
That's
Alley?
2 questions then.
Yeah.
So the first one is the best restaurant on City Walk. For us it's Bubblegums.
Yeah.
And yes, we have been to Nocturne Alley.
Is that the one down the alley and it's all dark?
It's dark with the skulls and things like that. Yeah.
Lynn and Chris say, first time driving this year, how is driving in Orlando?
Watch our car hire video. We give you some good advice and tips on there, but I would say it's easier than driving at home because their road rules are a little bit more relaxed than the UK.
Yeah.
And it's fun, and there's lots of wide roads, so
it is easy to drive.
It's harder to crash, basically, in Orlando.
Angie Hawkins says, what's good to do in Orlando other than the parks? If you go and watch all our 3 weeks in Florida, you'll see we did quite a lot outside the parks, but off the top of our heads, we did
Point Orlando,
yeah.
The 360 park,
Icon 360.
Icon 360.
Yeah.
Premier outlets, shopping.
Obviously, there's lots of shopping, yeah.
The 192, you can spend a day on there, just going from shop to shop and place to place.
Downtown Orlando, Downtown Kissimmee.
Old Town Kissimmee.
Old Town Kissimmee, that's it.
Lake Aloha.
Lake Aloha, we went there. The beaches.
Cocoa Beach, Melbourne Beach, Kennedy,
there
Clearwater,
tons, and you can go on, which we didn't go, like speedy boat rides where you go and watch airboats.
You could go to Florida
and not do the parks
and not do the parks at all and still fill 2 weeks.
Yeah. Titanic exhibition.
Yeah.
So there is a lot off park to do. It's just whether you should try and drag yourself out of the parks and just experience some of the stuff.
But obviously, if you bought park tickets, you want to monopolise and get the most for your money. But if you are doing Florida ever and not doing the parks, then there's so much to do.
Yeah,
get the coupons and the brochures from the hotels or the gift shops, and it'll give you ideas and places to go.
I don't think I would ever go to Florida and not do the parks.
No, I wouldn't either.
But there is a lot to do. Right, Lisa Mathers has given loads of questions about Universal.
Right then, one at a time.
So I'll skip the ones that we've already answered. Best restaurant inside Universal, not City Walk. It's
Finnegan's.
Finnegan's, definitely. We love.
Given the fact that it's the only one we've tried.
Yeah, it is the only one we've tried.
But we have done fast food. We've done that American Diner, Mel's American Diner, in Universal Studios.
Okay.
When you go in and turn right?
Yeah.
Years ago. I'll imagine later.
So the other one is, are you prepared for Halloween Horror Nights?
We've done it once before, so it's not going to be new to us. However, from what I've gathered, it's changed quite a lot.
It's 10 years since we've done it.
Well, when we went to Halloween Horror Nights previously, they actually opened up the gap between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios, and they had, I don't know, and they had the stages where they actually do the recording of the movies and the programs. They were actually converted to themed houses, weren't they? But I've not seen it on any YouTube video. I've not seen any videos in Islands of Adventure, and yet we went around.
I'm sure it's all open. I'm sure it is. So we're as prepared as we're gonna be, and we're as prepared as we can be.
We don't want to look up too much.
No, we don't want to spoil it too much. When we went 10 years ago, I don't think there were anything like they have Stranger Things and Poltergeist. They didn't have any of that, did they? It was just random Halloween stuff.
People chasing you with chainsaws, that kind of stuff.
I think the question is Batty B and my mum prepared for Halloween Horror Nights?
I'm prepared to flog them, that's for sure.
So it should be fun, and it will be fun going to Halloween Horror Nights.
It'll be fun for us watching them getting terrorised. And obviously, the more you react, the more they chase you.
Right, so, final question, and then we've got a question for you guys. So the question is from, and I apologise if I say your name wrong, Kayleen Laman. Was wondering if you would ever go to Disneyland.
Yes.
Yes.
We would. We are kind of planning it for sometime next year.
Yeah.
But we can't give too much away yet. But
because we haven't booked it.
We've kind of got high-level plans, but nothing concrete.
Yeah.
But it is on the cards.
Yeah. We did actually think about going this June. And we were very close to doing that and going around California, but then when we saw Galaxy's Edge was opening, we decided to stay away.
We changed his mind.
Yeah, so we have been to California before, as we've said if you watched us.
But we never did Disney.
We did Universal.
Yeah, which was very different to what it is now as well.
Well, yeah, I imagine so. Again, it was 10 years ago.
If we do it, it'll literally be like 5 days, a trip out from Orlando, and do both Disneys in the same holiday, probably.
So that's the last question. So I've got a question for you guys. So as you know, or maybe this is your first video if you watch, we are going to October for 3 weeks in October.
We're going to October in October?
We're going to Florida for 3 weeks
in
October. Now we do have a schedule which is already rammed, but I just wanted to ask if there's anything in particular you guys want to see out of the vlogs when we're in Florida in October.
We have put that question on our Facebook group, haven't we? The Lodge Guys Orlando group.
Yeah. So
and we've had quite a lot of people putting comments on what they want to see, things like couponing. But if there's anything that you want us to particularly focus on in a vlog, I know someone said that they wanted to focus on vegan options in menus and things like that.
That's a good one for me.
So any ideas you've got that you want us to do some coverage on, let us know, and we'll certainly keep that in the back of our minds when we're filming day to day.
I think that's a really good one. I'll become vegetarian for that whole 3 weeks, and I'll show you what I eat.
Well, I'm going to a steakhouse.
Well, actually, I did struggle in Black Angus to find anything.
You'll have to have bread.
But I think that's a good one, definitely.
What, vegetarian for 3 weeks?
Yeah.
You can eat a sweet tomato down for 3 weeks, and I'm going to steakhouse.
So that, if, as Nick mentioned, we do have a Facebook group for our people that like Orlando. It's called the Lodge Guys Orlando group, so go check that out and join.
We'll put a link in the video below.
So thanks for watching, guys. Hope that helped some people with their questions. If you're not already a subscriber, please click on the subscribe button to become a lodger. Hit the like button, click the notification bell so you don't miss out on our future videos. And we'll see you tomorrow for a new vlog.
Or maybe another tips video.
Bye!
Bye!